We're not gonna be here that much longer.
I'm not moving to Boston, Uncle Lee.
No, I don't want to talk about that
You
right
said he
now.
left you money so you could move.
Yeah, that doesn't mean...
Anyway, what's in Boston? You're a janitor.
So what?
You could do that anywhere. There's plenty of toilets and clogged up drains all over
I
town.
don't want to
All
talk
my friends
about
are here. I'm on the hockey team. I'm on the basketball team. I gotta maintain our boat now.
You can't
I work on
maintain.
George's boat 2 days a week. I got 2 girlfriends, and I'm in a band. You're a janitor in Quincy. What the hell do you care where you live?
Well, hello everyone. I hope you've gotten to the movies this week. Today, Grandma has gone to Manchester by the Sea.
Yes.
Which is, it stars Casey Affleck as a janitor who, rather early on in the film finds out that his brother has died, is very close to him, his brother. And going back to visit, where the brother was living, he finds out that he will be the guardian of his nephew, 16-year-old nephew. And so that's quite a lot for him to deal with, especially considering that he himself is dealing with a trauma that occurred, maybe 7-8 years earlier than that. That has left him sort of broken and depressed, and he's
emotionally distraught.
Yes.
Very.
And again, he's having a hard time dealing with the fact that again now he's responsible for this teenager and what he's going to do going forward, and
deal with the loss of his brother.
And dealing with the loss
on
of
top
his brother.
Of everything.
He's got a lot to deal with.
Yes.
So, what did you think, Grandma?
I thought it was fabulous. It was really, really well done. Casey Affleck's acting impressed me. He surprised me. He was so good at expressing the problems that he had and the effect on his emotional life.
Right.
Since since he left Manchester and dealing with the tragedy that he experienced that drove him out of town, here he comes back to deal with the death of his brother, who he was very close to, and now he has this additional sad loss to deal with. I thought his acting was really good, very, very good. All of the main characters did an excellent job, I think, in reacting to him, and how his return into their life affected, how they dealt with that. The relationship between him and his nephew was really well written. Just 16-year-old boy and trying to live a normal life, and nothing's going to be the same since his father died. How do you lead a normal life after that? He does have a mother that he tries to make contact with, and have her enter into his life. It was cold. It was, what do you call a community that is very ingrown? Everybody knows everybody.
Close-knit.
And okay. And everybody knew the Chandler brothers, who were the Joe and Lee. And Casey plays Lee, the younger brother. I thought it was really well done. I got so engrossed, I was concerned about Lee, and how he was going to deal with all of what life was offering, or taking away from him. But throwing at him anyway. It was really good, I thought. What did you think?
Well, I would recommend Casey Affleck's performance, but I don't know that I would recommend the movie. The movie, again, I think that you're right that their relationship between him and his nephew is pretty well written. Again, the sort of delicate way that people dealt with him, and because of all of the different problems that he's had to deal with. Again, that was sort of interesting how they did that. But again, I don't know that anybody should want to see this movie. I mean, it's again having to deal with the trauma that he's gone through. Again, the Casey Affleck character, and again what the other characters have gone through as well. Again, it's just not.
You said close knit. Everybody in Manchester knew about Lee and his family and what they had gone through.
Yes.
So he wasn't a stranger at all,
Yes.
And when
But-
he returned, everybody
But again,
knew.
why?
Lee. Okay.
The characters in the movie hardly want to go through this. Why should we sit and go through this?
I see.
Again, I
see
don't
your
see.
point,
I don't
yeah.
see any reason for us to sit and go through all of this trauma and just stress and depression and everything with this. Again, as well as it may be written. Again,
Yes.
you have to. People have to say something in these situations, and these
Yes.
situations occur and such. But it doesn't mean that anybody would find it particularly interesting or want to go through it. And again, it was just very slow, very sad, very depressing,
Agonizing.
And again, as well as the actors may have done it, as good as the writing may have been, again, I didn't like it, and I don't know that many people out there who may want to go see it would like it. Again, his performance is very good. If he wins any awards, that's perfectly acceptable to me, because again, his performance is very good. But again, I didn't like the movie. No.
His performance is so good that he pulls you in, and you feel the agony.
Yes.
Your point is, why go to a movie that makes you feel so bad?
Yes. Again, I can appreciate
all this pain and suffering.
Again, I can appreciate all of the skill and whatever that went into his performance and everybody's performances and the writing and everything. But
Yes.
again, it's just I would not recommend anybody see it. What would you say?
It's not a happy film. You're right there. It's not a happy film.
What is your
And the
your
story-
judgment, Grandma?
I think that people should go to see it because it is performed so well. Perhaps you come away grateful that your life isn't as agonizing as Lee Chandler's life is.
Well, I can do that without going to the movie.
You don't need to be
Yes.
pulled in.
No, I don't.
Made to suffer.
I don't. No, I would not.
Well, Brian's point is correct. You are made to suffer in this story, and in this film. That is, unfortunately, what happens to you.
So,
And-
what's your judgment, Grandma?
I think it's a very good film. I give it, because it's so agonizing, I'll just give it 1 thumb. It's not a 2 thumb.
Okay.
It's only a 1 thumb movie, but it's a good movie, and it accomplishes pulling you in to suffer with this gentleman, with this young man,